Good early afternoon, everyone. T-Speaker 222 XRP Future Millionaire with the side bet on XLM and Future Digibyte OG. So, guys, yes, I'm back real quick. This is a Zill update. And yes, I know I said Zill in the last one. I don't know why I kept saying Zill. I meant VeChain. But Zill, as you guys know, I love Zill too much. It gets a standalone. So Zill gets its own update when I do it. It doesn't get fudded up with everything else. So I apologize for misspeaking in my last update. It was actually VeChain, XDC, and ADA. I was trying to do that, give a meta a little bit of a heads up to with VeChain. So this is what we had drawn out a while ago on Zill. I don't even use the blue anymore. So we had the descending pattern that we had drawn out. We said it was going to end up somewhere in here. And that was the circle that we ended up. And we said if it broke down, we could expect to come kind of move down here. And that's why I had the range circled out. We're identical in this range. I called for a 6-cent Zill. I thought 6 cents was reasonable before Bitcoin retested to 30,000. And we actually got right here in the exact formation that I was hoping for. If Bitcoin were to make a move down, this could put Zill in that 5.5 range. And that's why I keep telling everybody, when you start getting 5.5 Zill, under 6 cent VeChain, it might change my outlook on things. You know, it may not necessarily mean I buy XRP on this run up like I had planned. I might just go with XLM, Zill, VeChain, DGB, something in that range. Because the price of these are way too cheap now. You're telling me a Zill at 5.5, that's going to have a pop-up that could easily 1x. Even if it just came up to what I perceive, we're going to have something like this. Once we figure this out, I think it's going to be nothing more than a massive cup and handle that's going to end up pouring out at the end of this. You know, or it can go up to, there's two levels this can go up to. There's also the higher cup and handle, you know, up around here that I want you guys to be aware of. Because that would mean that it would fill out, you know, and it would have come around like this. And then it would loop out, and it's doing exactly that. So it could be either or at this point. But that would suggest what I've been saying all along is going to come true, and Bitcoin's going to touch at least 30,000, and then it's going to make a pretty significant push up. So I think I'm dead on the money. I think this is all going to correlate, and eventually it's all going to play out right. Well, it's already playing out, but you guys are just going to see the next level technical analysis and the genius I have on the charts at full display, because I do this better than anybody. Just maybe not from a chart perspective, but the way I give the information, the knowledge I have of these individual coins, when it comes to the charting and the actual ability to read a chart and the purpose of these coins, I have the most knowledge and I have the skills to back it up. I believe in these, I know what they are, and I know the worth of these coins. So now we break it down, guys. Yes, there's a lot of stuff. It's been in this channel for a long time. This is a descending support resistance line. And you can see it's kind of making its way if you want to look into a flag. You know, so we're in a descending wedge. We've been in a descending trend, and this channel's been going on for quite some time, and it's followed it beautifully. So now you can say it's going to trade in between. Now, guys, if we get down here to 5.5 Zill, that would indicate that Bitcoin's probably fallen off to 30,000. And then it's decision time. So if we go back here to Bitcoin, Bitcoin's still hovering around 31.7. So it's still bouncing around. That's what I think's going to happen. And it's going to have a decision to make around 30,000. Can it break down and do this? Yes, I have it. I've had it drawn out both ways to where there's break-off points. But 30,000 could be a blasting point to where we have a nice bull run. Not even a nice bull run, but it would correlate, like I said, with the other ones. And we've had this drawn out for some time. I have to redo it. But we're talking about some kind of massive cup and handle with Bitcoin. Once we get down to the appropriate level, we touch the bottom. I'm not saying it has to go to 26, but that's low end. You know, we're saying somewhere, you know, starting up here, we're going to have to make a decision. Then there's 30,000 or 28. You can get to the bottom of the cup. But if it gets down around this area, I expect it to fall off the map. You know, so I would expect these to be in layers. So we're going to watch it as it goes. And I'm going to keep this on here for Bitcoin. So But getting back to ZIL, you know, this is all based on what Bitcoin does. Bottom end, like I said. But if Bitcoin falls off, that means ZIL would fall off, and then it would start pushing that 4, 5, and 4 cent range, and then, you know, it'd be very hard for me not to thrust my myself back into the position of ZIL, and in a long, hard position. So T-Speaker 222 XRP Future Millionaire with the side bet on XLM and Future Digibyte OG. So it's a short little ZIL update, a much needed one, and a minor Bitcoin evolution of the pattern. So stay true, stay blessed.